What's up, Geminites? It's your boy Gemin, aka Where's the Soul Gem? Finally, after numerous delays due to weather and blizzards and all that shit, the real champ is in the house. The XM Studios Magneto on Throne. Damn. So I already am looking. It looks like it came from Big Bad Toy Store. I guess back then you were able to get XM pieces through them. I don't think they have them. They sell them anymore. But anyway, let's open this bad boy up. I'm going to take my time. I'm going to enjoy this one, man. This is a piece that I never thought I was going to get. I told myself it's way overpriced. I'll just get the Sideshow Magneto maquette. You don't need it. We talked about this, Gem. You don't need the Magneto on Throne. It goes for about 3 times over retail. Got some bubble wrap here. But I came up on a couple dollars that I didn't expect. So I said, you know what? Let me put them feelers out there. Went on to buy the BST, the buy trade sale, Facebook groups, and somebody was willing to sell. So this is a box within a box. 58 pounds, this box. Okay, so you do have a regular XM box. Shout out to my man Steven Munoz. He's the one that sold this to me. So, I don't know if you saw me on Immortalized in Stone. Somebody asked me how was the transaction, and I was like, man, it's one of the smoothest transactions I've ever had for a piece, let alone a grail. I posted up a, want to buy post, and I didn't put like how much. Kind of just wanted to feel out what people were willing to sell it for. And he hit me up with the exact number I had in my head. So I was like, damn, let's do it. He shipped it. He's been communicating with me the whole time through. Even today, he's like, it's out for delivery. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I've been watching this shit since fucking 8 a.m. when I woke up. All right, so you got that. Product registration. My man Cartel from Hell hit me up. He was like, yo, you can't be showing the bottom of the XM pieces, man. People will recast and register those shits. So I learned from that mistake. Here goes the art print. The thing about this piece, man, I told myself I didn't have to have it, and I know it's kind of like what set off the throne piece frenzy. But man, the defeating the Sentinel and making his hand a throne, that's like some boss shit. All right, y'all, here we go. Woo! It's about that time. So, you've seen one XM box, you've seen them all. However, they're still classy as hell every time. So all the X pieces have the X-Men logo on one side, the XM Studios on the other, and of course on the top, the Marvel XM Studios logo. Classy boxes. They always have a picture of the character on the side with a little biography, or a little, whatever you want to call it. And as always, classy with the styrofoam. It's like some executive order type shit. Woo! Get that XM smell. We'll put it together over here for y'all. Damn, yo. So it comes with the throne. He's already sitting on the throne. Can you guys see this? And the fingers are standing up around it. Now, I watched an unboxing of this, and it seemed like it was kind of difficult to figure out which finger went where, but we'll see. I don't want to grab something that's not sturdy. Damn. Let's take a look at this shit, yo. Damn. That's a classy piece right there, yo. Alright, let me look at the bottom real quick. 451 out of 800. Damn, it's like so dense. It's like a compact, heavy, dense statue, right? So, from where y'all can see it. Let me see if we can figure out these fingers, Sentinel fingers. So this one was closest to this area. It doesn't feel like it goes there. Boom. Good fit right there. Whew. Crazy, man. I never thought I was going to own this piece. The fingers are crazy. We'll do close-ups after this. Well, actually, I'll do a review. Then we'll do some close-ups. This got to be the pinky finger. You got to sound like this. Boom. That's how you do it, baby. Supposed to be here. No. How does this go? Not like this. Oh yeah, cool. Alright. Keeping it moving. So his hand comes missing a thumb. I guess to switch out pieces of him holding what, Cerebro is one of them. I guess that's where it plugs in. Here goes a hand where, oh, it looks like something sits in his hand. We got a cog that goes somewhere. I think it goes under his foot, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Alright, so he's got an unmasked portrait, which I probably would not use. We'll talk about portraits and stuff because there's a lot of custom pieces for this. And I actually have an opportunity to get some, but I'm going to wait and see what it looks like. Do I need it or whatever? Damn, this portrait is crazy. The helmet is just so shiny, like it reminds me of like a candy apple. They even took the time to sculpt or paint the gray hair, and you'll never even see it. Damn, that's tight. That's what's up. There's a third portrait. Oh, there's just a helmet. So I guess the helmet's supposed to go here when you're using the unmasked portrait. We'll talk more about that kind of stuff during the review process. Here goes Cerebro. Oh, what you ain't know, I'm Cerebro. Oh, my bad, I should be showing y'all. My fault. Okay, I see what's going on here. So Cerebro. Oh shit. Cool. So, that looks like all the pieces. I'm going to move these boxes out the way. Maybe I'll zoom this camera in a little bit. We'll do a little review on Magneto on the throne. And I need some time to soak all this in, so be right back. All right, y'all. Finally got all that packing material. Got those boxes out of the way. I get to finally sit down with Eric Leshner, a.k.a. Magnus, a.k.a. Magneto, the master of magnetism. One of, or actually, the X-Men's oldest rival. One-time villain, now team member, or I don't even know what the hell he is now, but I always liked the character of Magneto. He wasn't like a villain for no reason. He wasn't insane. He had like a legitimate agenda with mutants versus humans. We all know that Professor X has a dream that humans and mutants will live together in harmony, but Magneto feels like Homo superior is the next evolution for Homo sapien, and that they are the rightful rulers of the earth. But enough about history. You're not here for a history lesson. You're here for a look at this piece, and it is an impressive piece, man. I tell you right away, when I was looking at it, I'm thinking there was a lot of concerns with it being smaller, on the smaller side of quarter scale, but maybe next to a big hulking piece that's standing up. But looking at his body, it looks just like the XM Studios Daredevil, like the length and the proportions and everything. But the base is the piece. It's not like a piece with a big base, right? This base is part of the piece, and it's part of what makes this a grail. The friggin' Sentinel hand throne. I mean, take a look at this shit, man. There's so many details, and it's so well engineered. It's only the fingers that are really separate pieces. Magneto comes seated in it already. Damn, it's a huge hand too. So if you look at it from the back, it's a huge ass hand. I think this is dope as shit. I like the color, the blue color, the weathered look of the Sentinel hand. It looks like it went through battle with X-Men or with Magneto. This thumb is bent backwards, dislocated, so that it could be like an arm of his throne. You got these silver shadings. You got these dents. Everything is dented in, like it's, like I said, like Magneto got a hold of them. You got the Trask Industries, which we all know Boulevard Trask is the inventor of the Sentinels. Sentinel Mark 24/7. I guess it does it all day, every day. So, damn, I can't wait to really put him next to, like, somewhere next to Cable with a similar Sentinel base. Here you have, I don't know if this is another piece of the Sentinel. I guess it is, because it has this K-Bird SR-00. I guess is a model number. He's got the Charles Xavier's School for Gifted Youngsters coin as like the base for his feet. That's dope, man. So he took down the Sentinel. Looks like he tore through Xavier's mansion in Westchester. My trusty little... Ooh. Got some dust, it looks like here. It's crazy how they did his cape, and they make it look flowing and like he's really sitting on it, and it looks like fabric even though it's fully sculpted. And damn, I wonder how they freaking painted this stuff or did the mold like this. So the Magneto, I got a little nervous because a lot of that RCB Magneto versus XF Magneto talk had me a little nervous about the paint job. Yeah, it's not bright red and bright purple. I don't know if you want to call it dull, but it's subtle, right? And the camera, it looks like it's picking it up a lot more than I can see it because really the light's this way and I'm looking from behind here. But the helmet is crazy, shiny, metallic looking, like a candy apple red. Candy paint helmet. He's got textures in the uniform, so it's not just spandex or cloth. It actually looks tactical. This portrait is decent enough. You got the whited out eyes. The teeth don't have much going on, but it's you don't really see much of the teeth to begin with, to be honest. The only thing that really comes off is his head and this hand with this floating Cerebro look. And I'm thinking that's how I'm going to pose it. I guess the other options are if you have him with his regular portrait, then you could put this extra helmet chilling right here. There's a magnet right there. Looks pretty cool too, I guess. Then the other option is you take this arm off and you have this hand. Oh no, does it go like this? Oh, okay. This hand. Oh, damn, that's kind of gangster though. Then they give you an extra Cerebro helmet that you can put right there. Pretty tight too, man. I don't know. So now, I guess that's why there's so many custom portraits for this, because people want his hand on the helmet, or they want to be able to have the other accessories with him, but maybe they feel like this portrait lacks. We have some sort of space here. I don't really mind the portrait. I don't typically display pieces with the unmasked portraits. But I don't know, man. I'm going to have to keep those pieces on deck and just switch them out here and there. But, damn. It's an awesome piece, man. I mean, this is my first and only Magneto, so I can't really say best Magneto ever. I haven't even ever seen any other ones in person, but I don't know how it couldn't be a contender. The throne, the execution, the details and the metals, just awesome. I'm a little bit at a loss for words, to be honest with you. So, I don't know what else I want to say as far as a review. I mean, it's a Grail piece. It goes for, like I said, 3 times more than the retail. Is it worth it? I think it depends on your situation. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. For me, it was worth it. I can't really speak for anybody else. For me, I had the cash. I didn't really have any other pieces that I wanted. And when you're into buying a lot of statues like how we get, right? Let's say I paid $3 grand. I'll tell you straight up, $3 grand shipped. And yeah, it sounds like a lot of money, but I look at a couple of statues. 3 statues will cost you $3 grand. So it's kind of like we're spending that type of money anyway. So I put it into one piece. You know, I don't regret it. Actually, I'm happy that I have this checked off the list. I'm a little worried about the weight on a Besta now that I think in a Besta here. It's got to be like at least 30, high 30 something pounds. I don't have a scale here, but I think I've seen other people have them in Bestas. What we're gonna do is put them. We're gonna do close-ups next. So I'll probably talk about some of the stuff I see close up. Then I'm going to put them somewhere in the display, and we'll see how he looks in his final resting place. I'm happy with the piece, Grail piece. I can see why I canceled the, actually I didn't cancel the Magneto maquette yet because the payments don't start until May. So I'm gonna wait and see if the exclusive sells out. Because if the exclusive sells out, then I'll sell my deposit, which is like 75 bucks. If I cancel right now, I'm gonna lose the deposit. And I don't really want to lose it, but if I have to, I will. I don't need 2 Magnetos. This is the only one that I really need. So I'm gonna stick with this one. All right, let's do some close-ups. All right, guys, let's get into some close-ups here of Magneto on throne. Grail piece. Let's start with the bottom of the base here. There you can see the Xavier's School for Gifted Youngers coin with the X on it. We got some cogs here. And my man straight ripped it down using it as the base. He's got his boots with the nice shin guards looking like Mortal Kombat 2, all buckled up. And let's just show like this. So you see the cape, how it's flowing. He's sitting on the cape. It almost reminds me of like some Laffy Taffy or something like that. But it's all one piece as far as the body and the base, except for the fingers and the head and the arm. But his cape and all that, that's all sculpted in there. So let's get some of these details here. You could even see on the details on the side here where it gets textured. His belt buckle. Then you can see that again the uniform gets that textured kind of tactical look right here. I know it's not really comic accurate, but I like the interpretation. He's got these gauntlet type of forearm guards similar to the shin guards. This is a removable Cerebro helmet that has a magnet on the bottom of it. You see right there. Right now we have a display with the unmasked portrait, and I think it looks fine. I think it looks good. And I think I'm actually going to display it like this every so often because I like the setup where he has the hand palm down on the helmet. And the helmet, both helmets are crazy shiny. You can see the lights, my shadow lights, and I think you can see me there. Yo, what up? On that helmet. That helmet also has a magnet on the bottom. We'll show you when to take it off. So then we get around to the side here. So the thumb is bent backwards and posed as the arm of the throne, and you have some circulatory wires and shit coming out here. Even copper wiring on the bottom. It's very detailed. Coming around the back here. I love how they did this Sentinel hand. I think it looks so realistic that it has actual brandings on it, like any kind of machine would. You get a purple part of the Sentinel on the bottom, and then the hand is blue. You got this piece poking out. You have the mechanical looking stuff in the back. It looks weathered. The knuckles, the blue paint's coming off to just show the silver metal. That's a piece of hair. The fingers are crazy cool, like the joints, and look how beat up they look, man. They look like they went through battle. Crazy piece, man. I just could picture that board meeting. Let's make him sitting in a throne that's made out of the hand of a sentinel. They're like, you had me at throne. Then you just have this silver piece with some more brandings on the side. Awesome. So let's switch out to the other pose options. So real quick, so that this hand, that the palm down, is like beveled out as a circle to hold the helmet snug there. And then here goes the just the helmet by itself. The paint is crazy glossy. Looks really good. It has a magnet too. So this hand, I thought it was broken at first. It comes with it goes palm up. And it has room for a peg where Cerebro it has like a floating effect. There you go. So it has a floating effect there. I think that looks pretty cool, man, how they did that. And then you would just remove this Cerebro because you don't need to. It's cool stuff, yeah. So yeah, man, I think that is a good pose too. I don't know. I'm gonna have to take a look at some of the extras and see what else, customs are there. We'll see what customs they have out there, and I might do some. So let's try to figure out where I'm gonna put this bad boy and see where we're gonna display it. All right, here we go. I ended up putting Magneto up top here. I wanted him to be posed next to Cable, so I got him in a Besta. Looks better in person. In camera, it looks a little dark, but in person, he's lit up. So I had to rearrange some things. I ended up moving Captain America out. And I don't know, I think I'm going to end up filling this whole section up with X-Men pieces from XM Studios eventually, and start getting into just having X-Men, Spider-Man, and Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter stuff. I moved Captain America out there. I do have him up for raffle on my Instagram page if you guys are into that kind of stuff. And I'm thinking I'm going to get rid of Hellboy, Gladiator, and King Hulk. And maybe get rid of some other stuff non-Spider-Man, X-Men related. But I don't want to do it all at once because I don't want to have a bunch of gaps and holes in my Bestas. So I can't really give a little room tour right now because I have my shadow box lights all up in the way. But anyway, this one's all about Magneto. So this is just an idea of where he is. Let me see if I can get behind this desk here. So right now I got my desk positioned to look at this stuff. So there it goes. So I'm looking in the camera and I'm looking in person. In person, he looks way bigger. He looks like he fits well with Cable. And I've heard other people say that it does go well with the XM Cable. Got Phoenix there on a Sentinel base too. So yeah, I think I'm going to end up slowly moving this into an X-Men wall. Maybe I'll start putting my Spider-Man stuff over here, and then move my Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter stuff out into that loft area, because I'm going to end up getting a couch in that loft, and probably a TV, some video games, and probably do some IKEA shelving around the TV, and maybe I'll put my video game related stuff out there. All right, guys, thanks for checking out the unboxing and the review. Again, crazy happy with the piece. Gonna probably spend some more time just gawking at it while I turn off the camera. But thanks for checking it out. If this is your first time here, make sure to hit subscribe, hit that like button, drop me a comment. I usually reply to all the comments. Let me know what you think. Do you have the piece? Any questions on it? I don't know if I covered that much during the review. I do have the Infinity Gauntlet slipcase box set that came in today as well. So after I put this together and upload it, I'll probably do an unboxing and a review of that. My Prime 1 Sideshow Anti-Venom quarter scale piece shipped Thursday night, and it should get here Tuesday. So we'll do an unboxing and review for that. I saw a couple of pictures already of people in hand. And the Shao Kahn quarter scale piece from PCS, it started shipping. I haven't got my shipping notice yet, but that's another one that should be coming in soon, so we'll do some reviews on that. What else? Currently reading the X-Men Avengers Onslaught Omnibus. I'm like almost halfway through, so it's going to be a recent read that we'll do. We'll talk about the storyline. Great 90s art. Story's all right. Has Magneto in it. And check us out tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. Me and Milton the Man, we're going to do a live show. We don't really have a topic or a theme. We're just going to talk shit, drink beers, talk comics, talk to y'all in the chat. So come through and say what's up, support your boy. And lastly, go ahead and check me out on Facebook at Gem Mint Collectibles. like and follow the page so you can get exclusive content, exclusive pictures. Maybe I'll do giveaways on Facebook since I don't really know how to do them on YouTube. But actually, I'm going to do a partnership with my boy Planet Awesome Collectibles. We're going to do a partnership with his Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles variants that he's going to come out with. So we're going to do a giveaway, I think. Nothing is written in stone, but I think we both are on board. But we'll do a giveaway for some of those variants. I think that's it. All right, y'all, man. Thanks for checking me out. Your boy Gem Mint. Peace. Stay minty.